Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna Lenz, and today we are going to be talking about Flosstube number 28. So Flosstube number 28. Last time I recorded and published, it was October 19th, and today it's November 5th. Not bad, right? So the last time I saw you, I had talked about fall and Halloween, and things have changed. It is now Christmas time in my house, and I have since published my 50 Christmas cross-stitch patterns, and I have a huge thank you to say to all of you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, your subscriptions, your time, and most of all, your kind words and your generosity of letting me be part of your day. So thank you so much for all of the support that you have shown me on my 50 videos, especially the Christmas one because that was my most recent. Thank you so much, and it's very exciting to me, and I really love making them. I love commenting back to all of you, so those of you who take the time to comment, I just really appreciate that, and I love commenting back. And I'm really over the moon about it, and I'm glad that you guys like it so much because I genuinely do like making these cross-stitch videos. I love going through all of the cross-stitch patterns and putting them and collating them. Like, I just genuinely love doing it. So this week I will be publishing my 50 Christmas ornaments. 50 Christmas cross-stitch ornaments video will be going up either Tuesday or Wednesday, and we'll just have to see. It might be Tuesday, it might be Wednesday, so keep a lookout for that. I'm very much looking forward to that video. And then after that, I will have either the pink and aqua Christmas, or I'll have the gingerbread and hot cocoa video. So I'm thrilled to make that one as well. But so yes, I just wanted to say thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, I'm Brianna. I live in southeastern Oklahoma. I have two kids. They are 10 and 6 girls. We homeschool, and my husband works very hard to provide the opportunity for me to stay at home and homeschool with them. And I'm very grateful to him for that. And yeah, I did a brief introduction in my last Flosstube, in Flosstube number 27, but I have so many new subscribers that I just wanted to quickly say, you know, we live in the country, and we've got funny stories with our animals, and we just live a simple life, and we have been for a long time. And it's something that we enjoy, and this is our second year homeschooling, and it's just a huge part of my life. That's why I like to talk about it. My kids are playing in the other room, so if you hear like little footsteps or anything like that, it's just my kids. Said I needed about half an hour, and we need to go on. It's okay, go ahead, she's got to go to the bathroom. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to share a finish. Okay, so I have two finishes. First, I'm going to share a cross-stitch finish, and then I have a can you hear? I don't know if you can hear. She didn't shut the door. She's 6. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Jules, make sure you wash your hands, okay? Okay. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So, my first big finish is the Wee Santa 2023 by Heart and Hand. And this is a stitch along that I decided to participate in with Stitchy Friends. And I heard about it from Handmade by Sarah W. And I will link all of the YouTubers that I talk about down below. And if you mention me in your Flosstube, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know that, I'm sorry, just to please hold. There's been kind of like a glitch sometimes where YouTube, if you tag somebody, like it's kind of hard to tag them or for you to be notified. So if you talked about me in your Flosstube and I don't know about it, just tag me or comment, because I would love to know. And I just really appreciate that because I love it and I want to watch your Flosstube. So if I missed it, I'm so sorry. It's just sometimes like I feel like I have a hard time tagging people on YouTube right now. I think it's like a new feature that they've rolled out, so there's going to be glitches, and I just want to say thank you so much for shouting me out or shouting out my videos. I just really appreciate it. And I really do. So anyway, so this is how I finished it. And I am a simple gal, okay? I live a simple life. Well, my tree doesn't say simple, but it is simple. I mean, it's glass ornaments and it's ribbon. And this one, I saw this in my video and I wanted to change it to another spirally and I forgot. So it's like, I can see it. But I'm not a huge bow gal. Like maybe in the future, I would put a bow here. Not today. The only thing that I would, now that I've finished it, that I would change is I would put an extra piece of fabric wrapped boarding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would put like a pinkish floral behind this one so that it would take up some more of this negative space. That's the only thing that I would change. But ultimately, like, I'm really happy with it. I am not a prolific finisher, and that is on my goal list moving forward. Like if I stitch it, I want to finish it. That is something that I need to change in my pattern of behavior. I have a lot that I have stitched, which like there's nothing wrong with being a process stitcher. I'm talking about me specifically. Like I have so much that's sitting there that like finishing it this morning and then fully finishing it immediately afterwards brought me so much joy. And that's what I want to continue on. I've got so many stitchy plans and I want it out this year and I want it out next year. And so that's just a pattern of behavior that like I want to change. I finish it, I want to fully finish it. And so this was great. I'm very happy. And this was a super cheap finish. I think this board was $2.99, I believe. And from Hobby Lobby. I was going to bring the fabric. The fabric is like a floral fabric. And florals make me very happy. So I like to finish a lot of my things with a floral background because flowers make me very happy. And then I just mounted it with sticky board with batting on both of them. And I recently watched Priscilla and Chelsea stitching the Housewives video tutorial, the most recent one about finishing. And it gave me confidence. I mean, I don't have perfect corners. Don't like Fauna, okay? Like, they're not perfect, but they're good. It's done. It's beautiful. And no one's gonna critique it harder than I am. So I'm very pleased, and it's finished for me to enjoy, not put away in a box. So I'm happy. Yeah, I really like it, and I'm really happy that they did this Sal because it's a beautiful pattern, but I don't know if I would have been called to do it just because of the pink for Christmas. And I'm really happy to have this because this is something that I can have out, or I could easily like hang up in my girls' room as part of their Christmas, because we like to decorate in their rooms too. We like to be festive everywhere. So I'm moving forward, like doing more things that might be pink or like less to like my flea market aesthetic. Fun stuff that they will enjoy either in their room or just pops of color around my house. And so that's why I chose the brown. As my husband's calling me. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I didn't text my husband that I was recording, so of course he called. It's just one of those things, you know, anyway, it's fun. I like it when he calls us, so I talked to him for a while. So let's get back to him. Let's see, because he was working. What was I talking about though? Oh, okay. So this is the We Santa 2023 by Heart and Hand Needle Art. This is stitched using all the called for DMC, and then I stitched it on 28 count summer khaki casual linen, which was a scrap that I had. I had plans to use something else, and then I found this scrap that was the perfect size. And I'm really, really jazzed with how it came out. So yeah, and then I also didn't include the beads. I think the beads are cute. I just didn't want to fuss with it. And so I like how it came out, like I said. So that was really, really nice. And my finished dimensions was, on the 28 count linen, was 5 inches wide, 5.5 inches high, using the 28 count, if you are curious. So that was a style that I believe was supposed to have finished on Friday. And the other thing, I had a crochet along that I was doing because I crochet a lot. And we did the Wobbles and Gobbles cowl with Calico Whimsy and Misty and Stitches. And this is a kit that I got from Hirschner's from their Amie of the Month. It is not perfect by any means. This is definitely an intermediate level pattern. However, I'm happy with how it came out because the instructions were pretty vague, but everything was included and I'm happy with the result. My daughters love him. He's a little, you know, you could call him a little derpy, but that's okay. You know, he's a turkey. It's okay. But I really like the tail. The tail is my favorite part. I think it's really pretty. So he is only about 6 inches high. And this was a kit, like I said, that I got from Hirschner's, and it is the Wobbles and Gobbles turkey. I don't know if they still have this for sale. I know that if you ordered this and they were back ordered, they were supposed to start shipping today, November 5th. So hopefully if you were doing the crochet along with us and you're waiting for your turkey, that it does get shipped today. I know it's Sunday, so I don't know. They said November 5th. So yeah, so I'm happy. If you are interested in what came in the Hirschner's Wobbles and Gobbles turkey kit, I have a video that shows everything that was provided in this crochet amigurumi kit from Hirschner's, my thoughts, the value of it, and then also I have an entire video where I share my thoughts on the review, on the kit, and I do a review. Because I do a lot of crochet kit reviews on my channel, crochet pattern reviews, as well as design my own crochet patterns. So if that is something that you're interested in, I have a lot of that crochet content on my channel, on my website, briannalentz.com, as well as downloadable patterns at Brianna Lentz shop on Etsy if you are interested. So I have, yeah, I love to crochet and I love to crochet animals. So let's go from there to, let's see, what should we do? Let's do whips because I have quite a few and then I have a lot of plans that I want to share with you. So let's just dive in. So in no real particular order is the whip that I have on top. It's a small one. This is something that I started when I finished the turkey and then I worked on it when I finished the Wee Santa Sal. So this morning. So this is the Wee One Autumn Bird, another heart and hand needle art pattern. And this is my progress. This is one that I kitted up in a video, which I'll have down below, and I just pulled threads from Stash. And so I have half of his legs done, and then I'm just doing the lettering. And I'll just continue working on this through November, and hopefully I'll have it done because it's really small. And I'm just stitching this on a scrap of 32 count platinum Lugana. And so yeah, so I have the little beads that go with it, and I just pull threads because it's so small. I just thought it'll be cute. Whatever I end up putting in there will be really cute. The next thing that I started to work on is it was about Halloween time, like 2 days before Halloween, and I was really itching to start something new. And so maybe I'll get through this video. I'm not sure. Most people probably would have started over, but then I might not have a floss tube. So I'm just gonna roll with it. So I decided, like I said, I wanted to stitch something Halloween-y, and I talked to you guys about the Batty Bakery from Halloween Cross Stitch Magazine 2018. So it is on page 28 if you have this issue. It's this one. Really, really adorable. And this is just the progress that I got. I got it started. I've had this kitted since I lived in Colorado. So I think I probably kitted it in 2018. And so to have it started means that I'll finish it. So I'm really excited. Right now, I'm just doing the fill-in work. So probably when I'm just waiting for the girls to finish something in homeschool or whatever, I can just pick this up and work on that in the fill-in. Because that's just one of those things where, you know, I need some projects where I don't have to work much, like think much. So sometimes like if I'm knitting or whatever, it's where like I've got 10 to 15 minutes. I'm waiting for them to finish working on something. I can't go start something. So that'll be something that I work on. So that is Batty Bakery using all they're called for DMC, which is like 5 of them. And then on 28 count wood, violet, Jobelin, even weave. And I'm sorry if my nails don't look very nice. I'm going to repaint them for my ornament video. And so I need to paint them tonight. But my nail polish lasted a long time. So yeah, Sorry, I'm repainting them tonight. Okay, so that was another start. And then something else that I was itching to start was I knew what I had coming in the mail. And then I had this and I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need this. I can't wait. I'm gonna start it now. So this is something that I picked up a while ago. I actually got it from Silver Needle a couple of years ago. And it is the Stitching with the Housewives Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This was released in 2020. And I've had it probably since then. And I'm using most of these I already had kitted from their ornament series that they released last year. So I'm just using whatever else they needed. And then the only thing I needed to add to it was $38.65. So I have this here and then I need to see, yeah, PC roundabouts. So this is something that I did last year. And so all of their colors are pretty much, you know, transfer from pattern to pattern. So that's what I'm using, and I'll just replace those threads as I need to. And I am stitching mine on, apparently I was nope, okay. I'm stitching mine on 14 count chalkboard Ada. And this is 1 day's worth of stitching. I just couldn't wait. I was so excited for my other ones to come in the mail, which I'll show you in just a little bit. And I knew I had this one, so I thought this would be so cute to go with my hot cocoa stuff and just like that whole scene. So it's like gold and like, you know the vibe in here. And then in my other room, I'll have some hot cocoa and I'll have Santa's Coming to Town and just like that fun stuff. And so I am going to be transferring that stuff over back into this bag, or I might put it in this one because this matches really, really good. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put my Stitching with the Housewife stuff in here maybe. And then this has a little pouch that goes with it. This is something that I made years ago. I used to have a booth in a flea market, and I had bags that I had made. And so my tags are still on there, and I don't take them off because they're great zipper pulls. So yeah, so this was something that obviously I didn't sell at the time, which is totally fine because I'm happy to have it and use it. So that was something else that I started. So I have a good finish. I did crochet. I finished my wee Santa, and I had 3 new starts without a whole bunch of significant work on it, but that wee Santa had a lot of stitching in it, more than I thought. That Santa took me a little while. So anywho, so that is my next whip that I had. Let me go ahead and put that so that way that's together. Okay, so now future plans is in this bag. I already have it. There is a Sal being hosted by Java Girl Stitches and her friends, and I will link them down below. And they are working on Emily Call's brand new release. It's a set of 3 patterns, Quilted Christmas. Very cute, very popular, and I mentioned it in my video. And oh, I have it in here. I have the wrong bag. Hold on. This is what I had the wee Santa in, so I pulled out the wrong bag. And this is what I am using. So I'm using all the called for DMC because that was nice and easy. And then I bought my fabric from 123 Stitch. And in her pattern, I believe she uses Fawn by Picture This Plus, which they did not have. And so I found this Regency Edinburgh linen by Picture This Plus, and that is what I decided to buy. It's 36 count. Emily stitches her pattern 1/2. However, she stitches her pattern 2/2 on 36. I will be stitching mine 1/2. So I really like the modeling, and I think it was a really close resemblance to Fawn, and I'm really happy with my fabric choice. I did want to mention, however, that I did find something that I think was similar. If you are interested in Fawn or this color, but you are not interested in that higher count, is I did think about stitching it on this. So this is something that I just picked up from Hobby Lobby, and this is their brand Ada fabric, and it is called Vintage Oat. And this is an 11 by 18 piece. And it is really beautiful. I know there's some glare, but you can see that light modeling. And let me hold it up And so, yes, it's different, but how different, right? So this would be a great option for some Christmas stitching as well if you like that lighter modeling. 14 count vintage oat, $3.99 for 11 by 18 piece. I think that was a fantastic deal. So I picked this up because I love stitching on Aida. Like, it's just so simple, but you have to do it 2/2. I love stitching on 36 count because you can do 1/2. So when I stitch on 36 count, I have to have readers on. And I absolutely have to have a headlamp on. When I stitch on Aida, I may or may not have to have a headlamp on, and I don't need readers. So there is a, there's, what am I trying to say? There's that term that I'm looking for right now, and I can't think of it. But I mean, I like the look of both. So, however, I really liked the 36 count, and I wanted mine to look as close to Emily's as I could. So that's what I picked. But yes, I am looking forward to using this in the future. So that is something that was a sale that started November 4th. So it officially started yesterday if you're watching this, November 2023. And we'll be running for, I don't know how long. They're starting with the snowman first, so that's probably what I'll start with first. So now that I finished my Wee Santa, I can start that. Very excited. Next, I have a whole slew, right? Like, I really am kind of going hog wild here. I want to start this. I'm probably not going to finish it, but I do want to start it. This is something else that I kitted up in my video that I'll link down below. And it is the Lizzie Kate Thankful String. So it's really, really long. Like, I think it's 13 by 1 inches. So I had a big piece of Lugana, platinum Lugana, and I cut that, and then I just pulled a bunch of threads. So now I'm ready to just stitch that whenever I want to. And it would be nice to just be able to kind of like put in a motif every day. Like, I'm just kind of like one of the letters as a motif, and just do one of those every day, every other day even, and then I would have it ready for next year. So I've had this for years. I once upon a time had it kitted up and I pillaged from it, but I've decided I'm going to do it. I've done 2 of these strings. I've done the Halloween string, and I believe I've done the Easter string. So now I want to do the Thankful string. Probably the only set that I've ever done in my life of cross stitch. So the next thing that I want to do is, I showed this to you last time. It is Shannon Christine Wright Gingerbread Mitten. She has a bunch of these mitten patterns if you like them. I fell in love with this one instantly. And this is what I spent a lot of time kitting up with you in my video. And so I have my hand-dyed fabric that I showed you my last Flosstube, 14 count Aida, and then I just pulled a bunch of threads from Stash, a lot of fancy floss that I had on my tin because I want to use it, and these just look so pretty. So I really cannot wait to start this. This is I'm going to do Emily Calls. I'm going to start that, and then I'm going to start this, so that way I'm working on it. Because I really want to have this finished and up ASAP. Next is another one that I kitted with you, and that is another one that I mentioned in my video. And it is Not Forgotten Farm Blue Bellsnickel. I'm going to be stitching this on 32 count platinum Lugana. And I had a couple different color choices that I went through with you guys. And I think that I decided to go with, I must have, Blue Coat and Geranium, I think is what I decided. I think I had thought that I was going to do the lighter colors, but evidently this is what I kitted it with. So that's something that I've had for a couple years, and I've got to just start it so I can finish it. So that is going to be lovely. And then this is something that I want to stitch and have up immediately. So I am going to do, and I shared this last time in my haul, Primrose Cottage Stitches Christmas Wishes. So it says Gingerbread Kisses and Christmas Wishes. And this looks like this would go really fast. The stitch count is 43 by 68 and is 25 count, 2 threads over 2. So I don't have the DMC for it yet, but I do have the fabric. And this is Vintage Country Mocha Lugana fabric. And this is from 123 Stitch. So I got a 9 by 13 piece. So yeah, I have never done 2/2 on 25 count. I've done 1/2 on 25 count. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to see like the visual effect of it. And then this is a piece that I'm going to be taking, and I'm going to be doing some traveling in the next 2 weeks. And so I'm going to take this with me. I'm going to take Hot Cocoa and Christmas Cheer, Primrose Cottage Stitches. And this is a big one. I love it. I love it so much. The chart is so easy to see. It is so easy to read. Look, and that's the finishing. And I like how it's finished. And it is stitched 2/2 on 25 count. So again, I have the Vintage Country Mocha 25 count, and I have a big piece of it. And the bulk of it is just, the red is Turkish red. And it is nicely variegated. I'm not going to take it out. Well, yes, I lied. I am. I'm going to take it out. So it is, I like the variegation that's in it a lot. I don't know if that's doing any justice to it or not, but it's going to be really pretty. So I figure since the bulk of this is just using Turkish red, I'll take this with me because it's not really like fussy. It's a simple stitch, and I don't need a whole bunch of color changes. So that will be the perfect traveling stitch. That's going to be so much fun. And I need to have that up so that way I can have my stuff, you know, my hot cocoa bar. So, okay. And then something else that is on my radar that I'm going to do this week is my next kit that I bought from Hirschner. So I bought this at the same time as the turkey. I'm doing one of these a month at least. And so for November, I'm doing the worsted weight gingerbread friends. I opened this up on a live that I did on my YouTube channel. So if you'd like to see that, I have it published on my YouTube channel. Looks like I got a bug bite, I think. The ants are still alive. I got bit a couple times yesterday going and feeding my dogs. Anyway, so yeah, so this is something that I want to do. So I opened everything up already. This isn't how the kit came. It's just, this is how I put it back in the packaging. And what is so cool if you're a crocheter is that this has like pull here. Oh, Easy Start is what it's called. I've never actually, like I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. So this is all the brown for my gingerbread. And the pattern says that it's supposed to be easy. The turkey said it was intermediate, and I think it was more advanced. And so this says it's supposed to be easy. So I really would love to have these finished before I see you the next time to share. And so my kids are outside. If you hear them screaming, they're just outside playing. So I want to do all of those patterns. I want to do my crochet friends. And then something else that I wanted to do. Oh, I wanted to show this. So when I was finishing the Wee Santa, I bought two different options. So I bought this. Obviously, this is how I ended up finishing, was on the simple board, which I haven't done the magnets thing. I've done the magnets thing before, but I was like, for $3, like I just want to have that ready to go all the time. But the other way that I thought about finishing it is I bought this. So this is also from Hobby Lobby from their wood pile section, and it was at the time 40% off. So it was $4.99, and then it was 40% off. And then I had this sparkly fabric that I was going to back it with. See, it's super sparkly. And then I was going to paint this with one of these. Actually, I bought these two colors, and I think that if I combined them, they would have been the perfect color. So I bought Festive Fuchsia and Hot Pink because I didn't have the pattern with me, so I didn't know what my DMCs were to match. And but if I combine them, I was going to paint it, and then I was going to use like foam stickers to raise it up, or find some way to like kind of bring it 3D a little bit, and then I was going to put it in here. So I have this, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to save this for a gingerbread or peppermint finishing in the future. So it was not a waste, and like this has been in my stash for years. So this is something that I'm going to be doing. And then what's going to be cool is that I'm going to have like this that would not have necessarily fit in with my Christmas decor is going to start to tie in with like my peppermint, which the peppermint shop pattern by Cherry Hill Stitchery is so cute. So there is a stitch along, if you haven't heard of this, Cherry Hill Stitchery, go check her out after you finish my video. And she has a sale starting Black Friday for her brand new release that you can buy and download from her Etsy shop. It's a PDF pattern. I think it was $6, and it's so cute. And so it would actually finish probably in this really cute. So this might be that, but it's gonna all look so cute together. And so I'm actually, now that I'm thinking out loud, like fluid thought, right, is I'm really glad that I backed this with the brown, because it's gonna tie in everything together. So it's gonna be cool. And let's see. Okay, so the last thing, it's getting hot. It is abnormally hot here. So if I start to like get redder, it's because it's getting hot. Is I have haul that I wanted to share with you. So I have a bunch of stuff that, like, I'm just so into stitching right now. It's hard to make these videos and not want to just stitch everything. And I'm having so much fun. So I'm gonna do that. But I did get a few things. So like I said, I want to do my hot cocoa bar and stuff. So I got this Santa's hot cocoa from Stitching with the Housewives, and I decided to get the physical pattern versus print it. So I got that. And then while I was at it, I got this guy. I got gingerbread because I really liked their Halloween one, candy corn, but I knew that I would have a place for this. Like, it would all tie together. And so with that, I got a big piece of Black Ada from Hobby Lobby, but it's in the other room. A big piece of Black Ada. Let me go get it. Hold on. Because the gingerbread sign is really big. It's 19 by 2.7 inches finished. So the Ada online, like, I had to get like a huge piece, and I didn't think about it. Like, I got a piece of chalkboard Ada, but it is 12 by 18. So I was like, shoot, that's not going to be big enough. So I got this guy, and this is just black 14 count Ada. It was $12.99. I wish you could still use 40% off coupons at Hobby Lobby. I miss those days. So this is going to be plenty big, and I will have this for plenty of future stitching. But that's like black, which is going to be cool because it's going to be different and stand out in its own way from the chalkboard Ada. And which I have here. I bought the 12 by 18 piece of it. So I have that, which goes with that. So I'll put that together. And then I got another chart. I got another one from Shannon and Christine. I really liked this one a lot. I got, what is this called? Tea Break. And it says tea, hugs on a cup. And I loved it. And so for this one, I got, I might just use the other Ada, or I have a big enough piece of this dirty Ada fabric that I could probably stitch it on there if I want to. And I bought this because I stitched my Prairie Schoolers. No. Well, I stitched some of my Prairie Schoolers, but I stitched my Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee from Brenda Gervais on this, and I really liked it. I really like the color of the dirty Ada. So I also got the 2023 Santa from Prairie Schooler, which I can't wait. So I didn't need to buy threads because I already have the Prairie Schooler thread palette. So yeah, I'm really happy. I can't wait. I love this. This is going to be a really good one. I might save this for winter going into spring, but I really wanted it so that way if it called to me, I could do that. That would be a great New Year's start because that would go good for winter going into spring, in my opinion. So I got a few other things while I was at it. So I got 4 beading needles from Mill Hill because I had a snafu and I couldn't find it. And then I was like, I don't have any other ones. So found it. My husband found it. Thankfully, he didn't step on it, but it was in the chair that I was recording in when I was sharing my last Mill Hill kit. So anyway, so I have 4 of those. I'm going to put them in a container so that way I have like, these are my beading ones. It's hard to tell once you like mix it in with your other needles, what's a beading needle. And then I got a tacky bill. So they come in different, like you just kind of, you say you want a tacky bill and you get what you get. And I got zebra print. So I'm going to open it and see if I can change that. If not, oh well. Just even in high school, like in the 2000s when zebra was really popular, I was like, no thanks. No thanks. Oh well, here I am. So I got the tacky bill, so I'm excited to try the tacky bill out for beading. So I tried out one of the beading techniques. I'm going to try out the tacky bill, and then a future video is going to be like talking about which beading accessory I prefer the most. So that's why I got that. And then I decided to get the Tombow glue pen. I got this for me and my daughter because we do a lot, and I'm curious to see like how good this would be if I use this in the corners of my finishing. I don't know. So Tombow I know is a very good company, so I got the glue pen to try that for a myriad of different projects. I got Deep Fennel and Priscilla's Perfect Pink. Is that what it's called? For some of my fun stitching, I just wanted these as color options. Oh, Priscilla's Peppermint and Deep Fennel. Fennel. So yeah, I really enjoyed just going through and picking colors that I liked. And so I got those to put into my tin for colors that I could pick later. And then I got foam mounting tape, because I think it would be interesting to start playing with my finishing as well. And then the last thing that I needed was for my beading and my beading needles is I needed a threader. I needed a needle threader. And so I got this when I was at Hobby Lobby, and it's a double-sided needle threader. And so this is going to go in my stuff for my Mill Hills, or if I do any projects with beading, I'll have my beading needles in a container, and then I'll have this because I need to be able to pull it through because those beading needles are just so small. So that was kind of a big haul, but I am just so excited to do all of these things. And like I said, when you're making these videos, like, it's hard not to be like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. So I'm having so much fun. Yeah, so that is it for now. I have a lot of projects. We're going to be gone for a few days on a trip, but I'm going to be bringing at least a hot cocoa and Christmas chair with me, and maybe something else. And I can't wait to come back and show you everything that I've worked on, because I just want to do it all and I want it up like immediately. So, and my kids and I are having so much fun crafting together, and they're having just a good time. And so I'm getting up early and I'm stitching, and then I'll stay up late and I'm stitching, and it's just bringing me a lot of joy in my life. And I just, again, want to say thank you. So this was, I'm going to have to splice this video together. I was trying to just record it and then just be able to upload it from my phone. That's not going to happen, but that's okay. That's okay. So, I just want to say thanks again. And I hope that you guys keep your eyes out for my next 50 videos. And I will be back in about 2 weeks with another Flosstube. And I can't wait to share that with you because I'm going to have so much. And I can't wait to talk about my trip with you guys and what we did. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope that you guys have had a really good time stitching. And if you feel compelled to purchase something because I shared it on my channel, I want to know what it is. I would love to know what you guys ended up buying. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy stitching. Bye.